Welcome in Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We're doing air signs love reading. So we're going to see what is going on. Let's bring in the energies, clear the space, and get going here. Calling in the angels, ancestors, way showers of the highest white light to serve and bringing the messages through that are most needed. Thank you. Beautiful. All right, guys, how is everyone doing out there? My air signs, happy birthday to Libra, as we are on the last day of Libra. So happy birthday to the Libra Scorpio cuspers out there. We are getting ready to go into Scorpio season here very soon. So let us see what is coming out from the Romance Angels cards. We're going to get a main energy out, and then I'll get into my Light Seers and Crystal Visions Tarot to clarify. We will then get a message or two from the Lover's Oracle cards. Ooh, coming out right away, past life relationship. So you could be thinking about someone that you're not with currently, and this could be someone from a past life, or you could be meeting someone very soon that is from, you know, someone you've known before. You're going to feel like you've known this person before, right? So this is what's going on, it seems like right now for you. You have known each other before, and again, I do feel like you know how that feels when you meet someone and it's almost like you feel like you've always known them, or you know, like you're just in sync somehow with them. Even at 144, yeah, it may definitely feel like something very strong, like a twin flame type of relationship, but definitely soulmate if nothing else. So this is going to be the key energy that we're looking at today. On the bottom, honeymoon. Yeah, this definitely could be, if you are, you know, with someone right now, maybe this just began. You could be in that honeymoon phase with this person, right? And on the top, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this may be something that is a good thing based on what we're seeing with these cards on the top and the bottom as well. So let's read our main energy of past life relationship. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you could be dealing with a past life person either coming back, or that's the situation you're in right now. So let's take a look at this real quick and see what this has to say. So past life relationship. This card says the Romance Angels sent you this card to explain the relationship you're inquiring about. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past lifetime. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Soulmates recognize each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. Absolutely. So how many of you out there are resonating with this at this time, or thinking about someone that you feel like could be from a past life that you just maybe can't get off your mind, if you will? The magnetism that draws two people. The magnetism that draws two people together can surpass logic, because the purpose of the relationship is healing and learning. Whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you'll experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers you seek. So if any of you are seeking that, I definitely am a hypnotist that offers this service. But in any case, you could absolutely be dealing with someone right now that the chemistry is just off the charts. You may be feeling a little ambivalent about this, and maybe that's why you're having a hard time, you know, feeling comfortable opening up, you know, to this person perhaps, because, you know, this is very strong, and maybe you recognize that. But again, we've all been in those kind of situations before where you want to be careful when something comes on too fast and too strong, right? So definitely take your time with this situation, but at the same time, it is saying that it's fine to explore it and see what it's all about, you know? All right, so let's get into the cards here and see what's going on. We got the Seven of Pentacles energy with the Page of Cups. You know, maybe you're trying to decide if this is something that you do want to work towards or invest in, you know, is what those two cards would indicate. Or do you need to run for the hills, all right? Maybe you've learned something, or you're afraid that you're going to learn something perhaps that is going to cause you to want to run. You could just be in this fight or flight type of energy whenever you get into relationships that feel too strong. Perhaps you are in a situation, though, or have been, that isn't really given the way that perhaps it was in the beginning. And that's where, you know, how a lot of these situations can go. They can start out hot and heavy, right? But do they have the staying power? That's always the question. Yes, success is absolutely on your mind, for sure, is what the main goal here is, or objective that we're seeing at this time, all right? So are we going to have success with this situation? Is this something that we can invest in and that's going to give back to us, right? Or maybe this is something you keep going back to, something that, you know, was good at one point, but maybe it's come to a point to where it's not quite the way it once was. And maybe you are feeling like it's hard for you, you know, to really come to that place within yourself to be able to calm down enough to really go within and get the right answers in regards to this situation. Again, if this is someone that you have already had a, you know, connection with in the past or something like that, that absolutely could indicate what this Eight of Cups energy is, you know, something that is hard to walk away from or that you keep coming back to. So definitely this could be something that causes you to get a little bit disconnected within yourself. Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, maybe right now you are feeling good. You know, if you are this, or if you're dealing with the Queen of Wands energy, you could definitely be dealing with someone who is very hot themselves. You know, I mean, both of these people in this card are hot, to be honest with you. You know, I can't believe it's not butter. If any of you guys remember, oh, I can't remember his name, Fabio, or what, Fabio? Yes, I think that's what his name was. Knight of Wands. Oh yeah. So with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands, you could just be concerned that this person is, you know, it's all about how things look or something of that nature is what it feels like here. Or that this person, you know, is all about what looks good in the moment, always looking for the next opportunity. Maybe that's the energy that you've dealt with in the past with this particular person. Yeah, and you see where that goes, right? Dealing with someone that, yes, maybe things feel really strong with in the beginning, but you know, it's kind of like they could have their pick of people. The Queen of Wands is definitely a very, you know, nice looking person, you know, again, hot. But they could definitely be this non-committal type of person as well. And this is something, you know, beating to your own drum, right? And I feel like that you really are more interested in someone that you can, you know, play the long game with, if you will. So that's what I see here. So maybe you are going to be making a decision in regards to this person. Maybe not to move forward and work with this person, whether they're a new person or an older person, you know, someone that you've dealt with before. I feel like, you know, maybe perhaps you're at a point where you're kind of weighing the risks, you know, the odds. Maybe you're trying to determine if it would be worth your while to explore this particular person or, you know, opportunity, if you will. But you may know that this person has a reputation, is also what I was going to say. And maybe you know better than to mess with this person. I mean, you can have success all on your own. I feel like you do very well all by yourself. But at the same time, there's something about this particular person that keeps drawing you back. And maybe it's because you do in your heart feel like, you know, there was a real connection between the two of you and that perhaps you could have, you know, success at some point together. So show me the Six of Wands energy. Well, that went to the floor. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, definitely this is all about this, you know, is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Queen of Swords is all about, you know, standing for the truth. Knight of Wands energy coming out here, or sorry, Knight of Pentacles coming out here again. You know, there comes a point where we have to be honest with ourselves about, you know, is this something we can really work with, have success with? And maybe this is something you really were convinced, you know, that you could have success with. But this Eight of Cups, you know, this reminiscing energy, this going back and forth, ooh, so maybe you're thinking a lot about a third party situation that may have happened, you know, where somebody may have brought someone into the picture. There definitely was an extra person in this situation is what this looks like, and that's why this, you know, this is what made it hard. You know, if someone did cheat on you, say perhaps this person that you could be thinking about, then that would make it hard if you really had strong feelings for them. Yeah, this definitely caused some arguments. Being put in this competition. I mean, that's what Three of Pentacles and Five of Wands is all about, competition. And so it does feel like, you know, even though you feel this strong pull towards this person, there definitely could be a need for you to be aware that working with this person, you know, it definitely throws you off. It definitely doesn't allow you to be able to have that connection with yourself to more or less know where you should put your efforts into and where things are actually going to, you're going to see a return on your investment is what I heard. All right, Queen of Cups in reverse. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but definitely this kind of energy does nothing but cause you to, you know, not want to engage, because when you know you're going to end up feeling this way anyway, you know, I feel like this is what you could be going back and forth in your mind with. Even if this is not the same person, they could be showing you a lot of the same signs as a past person. So the Queen of Wands, we have the Empress in reverse. Yeah, so there definitely feels like there was some kind of interference. It feels like it could have been a man that had another partner, woman, if you will, because here, again, we have the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Wands. So there definitely could have been a mistress in this situation, all right, that really ruined things, that caused things to go downhill. High Priestess. So I do feel like your intuition kicked in and maybe you were made aware, given some kind of understanding of this in some way. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles and Knight of Wands coming out with the Queen of Wands. Wow. So this person could, you know, be in this energy. I feel like, you know, you're not wanting to deal with anyone that's in this energy. You really are focused on getting your bearings, you know, your legacy in place, you know, getting your shit in order, if you will, just, you know, getting your life in order. This is what you've got your mind on, and I feel like you're ready to put your focus completely on that, which is, I feel, very important, especially if there are areas of your life that could use some improvement, like your money or your career, and you're not with anyone at this time. Definitely, you know, focus on yourself and get yourself in that Queen of Wands position, you know what I mean? So that you can feel good about yourself again, is what I was hearing, because, you know, blindfold is off. I definitely see you looking in a new direction here, looking for that opportunity that you're truly going to be happy with, you know. This is where we take the blindfold off and we're willing to look forward, move forward in our lives instead of staying stagnant and stuck, right? Three of Wands in reverse here, saying that, you know, if you continue to look for them, the opportunities are there. This is moving out of that mindset, all right? You've taken the blindfold off. You've understood that you're not stuck. You're never stuck. those opportunities are always available to you as long as you are open to them, all right? So there comes a time when we really have to take an assessment of these situations. Five of Pentacles, and I feel like you've done that quite a bit with this energy that I'm seeing. Four of Cups in reverse, and I feel like it's time for you to be happy, all right? It's time not to accept these cups any longer, and particularly, even if we feel a strong connection with someone, we have to know when something just isn't right for us, right? Because when we trust, everything comes to us, all right? When we trust ourselves and we move away from all of this deceptive energy that is confusing and makes no sense and constantly leaves us, you know, wondering what's really going on, that's absolutely not the energy that we want to stay in, okay? So let's get some love messages out from the Lover's Oracle cards. Now, if this is someone you know you could just be thinking about from the past, maybe you still ruminate over this person, maybe you wonder if something could eventually work out with this person. But honestly, I feel like when you are honest with yourself, you know, right? That if things could have worked out, they would have. And that's likely why you're not with this person, if that's the case to begin with. All right? So let's see what's coming out for advice from the Lover's Oracle cards. I gotta cover her breast, excuse me. So we have a healing card. This is absolutely what's going on at this time. And the angels are saying, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment, all right? So if you do want that opportunity to be able to come back together, if you truly feel like that this is your person and you want to try to, you know, put the effort in to bring this back together and see what this is really all about, you got the soulmate energy coming out here. So it absolutely, you know, if you are truly focused in this way and you do want to wait around for this person, it's always, you know, free will. So it's always up to you, okay? But soulmate is coming out, you know, and again, put those prayers out there for the healing of yourself as well as your beloved so that you can come together, okay? So soulmate says, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So if you guys are wanting somebody to come back, absolutely you have the opportunity to try to make this happen. Now guys, if you found any messages here, thank you so much for supporting the channel by hitting the like button. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any future updates for readings. And if you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at the information in the description box. Until the next time, you guys take care of yourselves and so much love to you. Blessings and bye for now.